Hey everybody, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. My name is Pochadotz, and I've taken a lot of your tips and tricks to heart. So let's see if we can get stuck in. I do know I want to get a selling point because, well, I can't drive. Let's be honest. Where is it? I also downloaded a couple different mods. I don't know if there's a price difference of selling it in town versus using one of these stations to sell it. Where is it? Somewhere I could drive and turn around if I need to. And then a greenhouse. I need to turn that mod off. I don't even know which one it is. That's a lot of text. I can't be bothered. I think we just go for a small one just to try it. And rotate. Oh, let's not end up in the river. Yeah, so if I have a greenhouse next to a selling point, I think that'd be easier. Let's visit it. And so cute. What do I need? Oh, let's open the door, not stand right in front of it as we open it. Car. Need water, okay. So this has everything in it then? Just, you know, like fertilizer, soil. I just need to water it? Does it matter what time of year I'm selling it here? Oh, okay. I like peppers and strawberries and tomatoes. I have no idea what all this means. Oh, okay. So who I can sell it to. I see. If I sell it to those specific places, I'll get better money than some others. So I need to get a barrel or something. Let's go shopping. And also I put this shopping delivery thing here. I know it's going to cost money to deliver it, but who's got time for that? So let's look for barrels or tankards. Would these work? It says animals, but I'm sure it's going to work. That's a huge price difference. That's smaller. What does this one look like? I mean, if it's one greenhouse and I don't have any animals, I don't think I really need something this big. Yeah, I think we're just going to go for the smaller one. You probably are all yelling at me right now. Go ahead and get the big one. You have the money. But yeah, I think I'm going to get the small one. My goal is to look at different maps. I kind of want to look at doing, I have Alma, Missouri, and then I have downloaded rural and homestead. You know, like I've told you guys, I am diagnosed with ADHD. Walter's Farm here, as glorious as it is a little bit overwhelming for me. And I think I'm going to learn better if I start from like the bare minimum. Let me know in the comments below if that's something you guys think I should do, or if, you know, you'd be interested in that, because for learning purposes, I'm kind of one of those people who would like to know from the very beginning how to do something. This little tiny tower, it's so cute. Look how rustic. I love it. And let's go put some water in the greenhouse. But yeah, so I'm thinking the next video after I kind of get this one set up, I think I know the basics, and you guys have been such a huge help. I never thought that, you know, a game like this could bring so many people together and not be, well, let's be honest, not be crappy about it. You guys have been amazing, and I really do appreciate it. I just... Hi. Right? Yeah. Oh, that's sucking up fast. how much water that give me, though. Fat fingering this keyboard like it's nobody's business. Ooh, that's up your tuchus. There we go. First person. Much better. R. Oh, that didn't give me a lot of water. Maybe I should have got the bigger one. Oh, it says right there, 10,000. I'm an idiot. I know. I'm learning, like I said. Let's get strawberries and tomatoes. No, tomatoes and peppers. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh my gosh, look how pretty that is. Oh, I love it. I don't know what kind of red flowers those are, but it's very pretty. Oh, don't shut yourself in there. Okay. This little tank. My barrel looks bigger than the tank, but oh, it's perception, right? And then I think someone said to grow grass. And I think I'm going to do that here in field 4. Maybe. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to get the cedar out, get some grass growing. And this grass out here is getting real long, so I need to mow. Okay. I don't know how the, like, silage or works. I'm just going to put this over here. I know it needs to be indoors, but quick access. If I need one of those bunker things to put it in, but yeah, like I said, we're learning, and my gosh, it is a lot to learn. And when you first look at this game, you don't realize how in-depth it is, and it really is. I need to move that container before I knock it over. Oh, don't shut the door. There we go. Come on, pick it up. Thank you. My organization skill is lacking. I understand. So I'm pretty sure this bag has all the seeds in it I need. Let's go through selecting seeds. Weed. No. I want to make sure I don't like run into this barn. Barn. Oat, vanilla, long grain rice, grass. Let's load her up. Ooh, that's close. Yeah. So let's try. Everybody tells me to use steering assist. So let's get each. Okay. Don't think it's going to help me a lot because, well, I can't drive. Lower it. Let's get on there and then turn it on. That close enough? Good enough? I don't know if you waste seeds or how this works here. So let's just go. You know, this would probably be a lot easier if I use cruise control. Yeah? What map are you guys on? Because a lot of you have been doing this for years. You know, I only have like, how many hours in this thing? Probably like 3 or 4. And I'm curious, what made you guys get the game? You know, one of you very much, and I love hearing stories about how, you know, you grew up on a dairy farm and this reminds you of your past. I didn't grow up on a farm. My dad did. He was a Georgia boy, so he grew up on a farm. We visited when I was younger. But military brat, so it wasn't like we got to visit a lot. Let's go ahead and look that up. I know I probably should have turned over there. I'm just going to go up and down the roads. So I am curious, what got you guys into playing this game? You know, also, what map are you guys using? I would like to try something different than Walter's farm. Nothing against Grandpa Walter. Good old poops. I can't drive and chew bubblegum. I know. And these lines really are super helpful, by the way. Not gonna guarantee I can stay in them, but we will try. Variable C rate not available. No tram lines defined. What is a tram line? I really need to research more. I've researched enough during the week. I have a full-time job. Very data heavy, very sitting in front of my computer all day. You know, it's not one of those things. I do work from home, but it's not one of those things where I can not work. Actually, really do have to work. And I don't have a lot of time during the day. And then at nighttime, obviously, you know, I cook food, and then I have to take my dog, Renegade, out and play with him. He's a sweet, sweet dog. But like I said, I don't have a lot of time to research, so when I do, it's usually late night. I can't quite say that I absorb it all. But I do try, and I really like, that's probably not really good on the gravel concrete. Eek, can I just imagine? And I thank you guys for your patience in me learning how to play this game. It's always so satisfying. But I will fast forward through some of the parts. Right now, I just wanted to talk with you guys and see how everyone's week was going. And I tell you, again, if you guys don't know, I'm in the Midwest. It was 69 degrees today. It's August 1st, Saturday. 69. I opened up all the windows in my house. And I did a little bit of spring cleaning. Smoked some ribs. They were delicious. Oh, wrong view. Yeah. I was very excited. You know, I try to meal prep for the week for lunches and stuff, but like I said, I do get one of those meal delivery services because it's super cheap compared to where I live and how long it takes me to go to the grocery store, so forth. So anyways, not trying to justify it, but it's $100 a week for 10 meals. Yeah, can't complain. And I don't have to think. That's the best part. My dog, on the other hand, he gets meal prep. He has to have specialty meal. Actually, yeah, it was a year ago. His immune system attacked itself. So he was very sickly, on the verge of losing him a couple times for about 2 weeks straight. So he gets very specialty meals. He's spoiled rotten. He's 100 some odd pounds of just lovable cuddle bug. And if you hear him snoring in the background right now, I do apologize. He loves to snore. Or if you hear him, every once in a while, you'll hear him, you know, barking at a truck or a squirrel. Oh, see, I probably should just turn that on. Should I back up and redo some of this? I think so. Yeah, we'll start here and then I'll cut it across in a little bit. Oh, my guy over there's done. He can cultivate the other field, I think. I think that's what I'm gonna have him do. I'm gonna have him go over there and just do that. And that way it'll be ready. Don't want him over here sitting on his laurels. Let's go ahead and get him moved over. No, let's not listen to that. Please. Thank you very much. And like I said, I am looking at using a different map. Start off smaller, simple implements. Stop relying on the AI so much to do things for me. Because like I said, this is just overwhelming. There's so much to do. And I don't know, it's kind of like the completionist in me where I want to do it for myself to get an idea of what's going on. Is he good to go? Okay, he's good. Oh, stop. It helps if I back up and turn the cedar back on. Well, apparently I turned it on and then driving backwards. Whatever. I'm also curious, from the farming community, what else do you guys like to play? You know me, I love a lot of sandbox games, but what other games, do you like to play that are just really chill? Something that you don't have to worry about a lot of, crappy people. Don't get me wrong, I love my first-person shooters. This is just, my relaxing time. And I say, a lot. That happens. But as always, everybody, hydrate. Give me a second. If you hear that, I'm sorry. I made a redneck iced coffee. Oh, I think we're gonna make up our own lines here because apparently I did not stay in the line up there. Not so much. It's what is it? It's the Folgers instant, not Folgers. Nescafe espresso powder. That's what I used. It's after dinner and I just needed a little pick-me-up. I was getting a little sleepy from eating all that food I made today. Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to where I think I missed a whole bunch. Oh, wait. I'm still missing a lot. Let me get situated in my chair. Give me a second. Alright. Now maybe I won't drive out of the lines again. But I probably will. It's like the speed limit. It's just a suggestion, right? What other mods have you guys used that you think, as a beginner, would, get benefit from? I've looked at so many mods, and I do wish that the downloadable content mod selection that I can, search for it instead of scrolling. It takes so long to scroll through everything and read everything, and again, another way of me getting overwhelmed. But have mercy. There's so many creative minds out there that have created all these great mods. Like, I do RimWorld, and I can mod up any game in RimWorld. I can do a lot of that. But this is a completely different thing, and where I was going with that. Just honest. Alright, we're almost done with this, and I think we're gonna go for the next step. I do want to get a mower, though. Like I said, I think we definitely need to mow this before it gets a little out of hand. So if I do start a new farm, like a homestead farm or a rural farm, and start with nothing, what would be a good starting dollar amount? I think it's 150 to 250, and then up. I think probably 250. Not like, anybody in the world has that kind of money nowadays. Have mercy, the economy. I was very fortunate. When I moved back to the country where my folks live, to live closer to them, again, I was bi-coastal. I went to school in California, got my job on the East Coast. Decided about 8 years ago to move out here. As they're getting older, well, cost of living. When you live in beach towns, you can't ever own anything. It's too much money. Anywho, I literally moved out here and beat the market just before the pandemic. I got very fortunate. In my house now, I couldn't imagine putting it on the market, trying to buy something else. But I got really fortunate with this house, and the timing was just good. I don't envy anybody who's trying to get out there and trying to do anything right now. Oh, can I cut across? No. But also, what I was saying is, I moved out in the middle of nowhere to get this house, and it was worth it. And my job, fortunately, I told them I didn't want to be in that town anymore. I told them I was moving. They asked me what I was going to do, and I said, I don't know. I could do a lot of different things. I could go to retail. I could do anything outside of my field. It really didn't matter. Just at the time, my parents were having some health issues. And they said, well, how about we create this job for you? And they did. And I'm very thankful. You know, it's not like they can tell me you have to come to the office because that's many, many states away. Let's try to clean this up. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I'm just doing donuts in the field. I'm ruining my work. But I think everyone's dream. Gosh, if you look at my viewing history on YouTube, needs rolling. What's a roller? Sowing, planting. All right, so we just sowed our seeds for grass, right? Grass. I'm so confused. Well, I understand the windrow and all that. But what does a roller have to do with anything? Rolling, okay. Rolling over the seedbed after sowing. Some stones left on the field. Oh, okay. So I just needed to do... Wait. Do I need to do that now or after? It's two different things. It said after you get done sewing. I'm just going to drive through because I can't back up to save my life with equipment. Oh, that's tangents. Yes, I need to pull through completely because I will take a building out. I am not opposed to demolishing my own stuff. And yes, one of you called me out for George of the Jungle. I am showing my age, but I think it was apropos that I saying that. Grasslands. We need a rolling. Roll. Not rolling. Yeah, roller. What is this? Okay. How does that work? Oh, I don't need a cedar, but that's cool. So much money. Rolling with the homie. See the delivery fee. I know. I have the money to spend on this playthrough just because I'm learning. It will not be that way on my own. Whoa. My backup skills. Look, see, I missed. Thank God I'm not a surgeon. And I do have a controller, and I should use it. I'm lazy. Well, I'll just be honest with you. Okay, so we're unfolding it. I'm just trying to get it lined up. Look at my perfect donut. So cool. That looks so cool. I love the farm equipment. And then we'll do steering assist again. And I will probably fast forward through this so you guys don't have to see me working the same field over and over again. Talking about donuts, what's my AI got doing? Hey, buds. Yeah, you. You alright over there? Get into too much grain alcohol? I'm kidding. Alright, everybody. I am going to fast forward, so get ready, set, and go. Oh, welcome back. Why does this say need... Okay, so am I supposed to do that after the egg starts growing? I don't know. We'll just put this away. Again, I need more research. I know. Let me get Google it. Now the question is, where can I park this? I have an idea. It may not work, but it's an idea. Over here, by the tank, I think I can... Yes, I will practice in backing up with tractor equipment on the back or trailers on the back. Right now, if I do it, I think I'm just going to go in sideways. Am I in? A little more. And... yeah, that'll be fine. I mean, it's kind of protected, right? Let's go look at tank base. One more. Now, with the mowers, there's so many to choose from. What's this? No, I don't like the way that looks. Wow, 70,000? That's crazy. I think this one's more my speed. Now this is the one, isn't this type that can go on the front and the back? Or one way you have to do reverse and one way you have to do forward? I don't know, we'll find out. It's so expensive, look at the delivery fee. So, I think this is the front side. We'll try it. Oh, yeah. And then unfold. Mower. And again. Oh, look at that. Sorry, I just need to get lined up. And I will probably again also fast forward because if not, this video is going to be really, really long of me talking about nothing and to no one. So we're just going to fast forward. As soon as I can get in here. There we go. Oh, this is so fun. Oh. Okay, and then I'll need to get wind rail or something to pick these up. Right? And then get one of those bunker thingies. Do I need to cover that? so fun. I do like mowing my lot, you know, and it's crazy. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about the homesteader or rural map that I'm going to use in the next one. But until next time, this is Pochadotz, signing out.